Greetings. What is up, y'all? Welcome on in. Today we're going to be doing some, it's going to be a short stream. I'm hoping to get in 2 no reset runs. With that being said, like, I'm probably going to get started, like, very, very soon with runs. I'll do some short pit walk practice, and then we'll go ahead and actually just get into a run. But I hope everyone's having a good morning. What's going on? Yeah, let's just get right into it, shall we? And with that being said, I meant pit walk. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? Just to make it easy on myself, let's save the state here with the guys dead. Oh my god. All right. Cool. I guess we're just gonna go. Why not? Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Yeah, seriously, we ball. That trick, for those who don't know, is quadruple frame perfect. And it's like the trick in the run, so I figure, like, you know, I'll practice it till I get it, and then we'll just go, and little did I know that would take 4 seconds. But, yes, I did do the run yesterday for Icebreaker. It went phenomenally well. Like, it went scarily well. I went back and retimed it. I got a 1:17:18 yesterday in the run. First try pit walk in a marathon. It's amazing. It's amazing what happens when you run with the power of trying to vanquish fascism. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it went really well. Amber was stacking hats on my head as we went. The commentary was great. The bid war that we had for the animal companion raised over $1,100, which is actually sick. Somebody donated 2.5K during the run, like right during the beginning of the run, and that set the pace. Yeah, it was just a really, really good time. It was a good time, good experience, great run. The marathon has raised like 25K at this point, or almost 25K. It's still going on, of course. It will be going on until like Sunday night, Monday morning. Yeah, I checked this morning, and they were at like 23, I think. I did go live on YouTube, yeah. It's up Coden with the 93 months. Yeah, it was a fun run. But yeah, thanks for those of you who checked it out. And of course, those who've been supporting the amazing cause that they are raising money for as well. I don't know what's so funny, Fearin. Yeah, C-Code with a 93, thanks very much. And Iona with a 39. Y'all coordinated that, didn't you? The 93 into the 39. That was coordinated. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, thank you, Iona, with the 39 months. How are y'all doing today? Hell yeah, Biff, let's go. Let's go. They called each other this morning. I can see it. I can see it. I can almost guarantee you that neither of the runs I do today are going to be nearly as good as that one was yesterday. Can pretty much guarantee. What's the marathon called? It's called Icebreaker. It's on twitch.tv/really longathon. It's a joint effort between RRLAT and Midwest Speed Fest. Boy, my mashing physically needs help today. Jesus. What's up, Roscoe? What's up, Jackie? Dark Goldie? How are y'all today? Good morning. Screamy. You know, I've never thought of you as being screamy. Just very aggressive. You can be aggressive and not screamy, I think. I don't think it's screamy. Unless that's what you've been trying to convey this whole time, and I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, exactly. Aggressively loving is what I meant. Aggressive in that fashion, yes. The Legend of Tattles Twink. I didn't know Tattle was like that. Good for him, I guess. I had a little bit of the way to go for the RNG there. Tape go hide? Why is the tape hiding? Seem to always get that RNG with the gels. Because it just means I'm slashing, like, on a consistent frame, which is good, I guess. Oh. Trying to be a little faster with those block pushes. Heads up, Aram. Damn, that was smooth. That was a smooth ring shot. That was really good. Hey, thank you, Lemon. What's going on? How are you doing? Kind of interested to see what this intro is going to be, because my opening was not good at all. Like, the first 4 minutes of the run, I feel like I lost like 2 seconds, but everything else was extremely clean, so... Then again, there's still the grave to go, too. There's still getting the key, and not really sure how that's going to go. Doing the way one does when they wake up and think to themselves, why did I do that? Why'd you do what? Wake up? Hola, no hablo mucho inglés, lo siento. Español. No inglés, español. No hablo mucho español. Oh my god. In case you don't speak that much, oh my god, I literally just said I don't speak English in Spanish by accident. I meant to say I don't speak Spanish much. But anyway. No, it is. That's why I was laughing. That is totally on brand for me. I speak better German than I do Spanish. That's a lie. I don't speak German. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. Also, I'm sorry, I mistook it as Spanish. I didn't realize it was Portuguese. That's my bad. They're kind of they're similar looking languages at a glance. Nine, Murby. 9. I don't trust either of you. I don't speak any language besides English. People will try to convince you I speak German, but no, I just read German. I don't speak German. I just read German very fluently. I pronounce it super good. When blowing. Thank you for your output, Firen. I speak very good Pig Latin, actually. Oh. That's fine. Pumpkin Pay Inke is a Erive Udge Ospe. Umpkin pay I gay. Alright, pretty standard start. Could be better, but I'm not caught up about it. Whoops. Jesus. I'll say Gerbil, what's going on? What's up, Murby, as well? How are y'all doing? 108 ages, like the speedrun difficulty? Ages any percent, yeah, okay. I'd say like an 8 or 9. There are some really hard tricks in this run. Like some really like obscure, like kind of difficult to learn tricks in this run. Especially if you do this route, the D8 route. I'd highly recommend anybody getting into the game to do the D6 route first. Because D6 route does not include any quadruple frame perfect pause buffer tricks. Whereas this route contains one. And it's coming up pretty soon, actually. Oh, I'm glad you're doing better than yesterday, Murby. Good question, Flame. I'm not sure. Probably not. There's probably no loading zone at all. If I had to guess. Would you suggest going glitchless first? Probably not. Like, there are easier ways to do, like, some of the tricks that we do, but there are some tricks that there's just, like, no working around at all. Like, D2 skip is probably going to take some getting used to. I do think, like, doing the ace, though, is, like, very learnable. Like, it's not, like, there's nothing about the ace to end the run that's, like, really difficult to do. It's just doing it fast. Doing it fast and understanding the positions that you need to stand in to, like, do everything correctly and, like, what to actually do. And then once you've got that down, like, it's not that bad to do, I think. Be gone, Octrock. I say we're coming up on the pit walk, or what I like to call the shit walk. So this trick is it requires 4 frame perfect pause buffers plus 1 2-frame window mixed in there for fun. In addition to it. It's up his high. How's it going? Wow, that was close to me getting knocked off. Jesus Christ. Well, we'll just call that a pit walk failure, I guess. Good. Ah, one frame away from it. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna move these guys. Come on, shoot. How is that missing? How is that early? Jesus Christ. It's like, that's weird. I'm usually not like... I won't say I'm usually not early, but like... Those do not feel early at all. I was a frame late. There we go. Trick is brutal. It will lie to you as well. Like, it'll... like, I booted up my EverDrive earlier and got that trick immediately first try. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm good. And then I get into a run, and it's like, yeah, no, you're not. We lied. Anyway, onward. It isn't no reset. Also, has that been actually tested? Or I'm surprised there's like a loading zone there at all. I'm surprised it's not just like a structure with a hole that doesn't have a loading zone. Oh, you just tested. Okay. What did you use for the testing, if you don't mind me asking? Like, is there like a debug tool? Oh, LinaLab. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know much about LinaLab, but I do know that it exists. Is it just like a debug tool? That being said, I wonder if it can be used for like practice purposes. It's Upstart. Thanks for the good luck. How's it going? This run's pretty dead already, unfortunately, but It is what it is. Cool heart drop, though. Yeah, we're just gonna keep this. Wait, you can... Wait, I didn't even know you could stab sparks in this game. Incredible. That's good to know. Add that to the list of things that make D2 suck, I suppose. You better not. You... Okay. Oh, why? Come here. This place sucks. Okay. That didn't actually kill you. Nice. By far my least favorite dungeon in this game. It's not even close anymore. It is not even close. What is he doing? Okay. Nothing bad. We're gonna gain time, which is really sad. And not an insignificant amount of time either. Yeah, just like that, my D2 and my PB was, like, also just awful. Hopefully that doesn't make me too late on the RNG here. It did. So what happened there was I thought Maple was going to appear, but she didn't, and Octrox appeared instead and rolled RNG and made me too far for the RNG. That was just me being a little bit too aggressive, unfortunately. I know exactly what happened there. Alright, Flame. Have a good rest of your day if I don't see you. I'm probably not going to be streaming in a few hours, so I don't have that much time to stream today. Was I really too far away there? Whoops. Jesus Christ. There we go. All right, you didn't see the first few attempts. Nobody saw those. No one saw those. Hey, what's up, Glenn? Thanks for the good luck. How you doing? Oh, wow. Okay. I guess they jump immediately with that RNG, huh? Whoops. That was fast. 5 more of those, please. Making him move is not optimal, but... like, if he moves at all, it loses a little bit of time. Just because he has to move back to the middle to, like, throw another bomb. Still not a bad fight. It's pretty fast. Thank you. Yeah, that run was something. I'm probably never going to have a better marathon run of this game than that. I don't think there's any beating that run for me. And thank you again for the commentary as well. Oh my god. Fucking scam calls. Oh my fucking word. Nobody say anything. That legitimately wasn't even close to the tree. Not even remotely. It wasn't even close. Apparently ads are over already. How's chat doing today? How are y'all? Hope you're enjoying yourselves today. Yeah, it felt like the only real mistake I made in that run yesterday was in D3. Yeah, bye, Moosh. And it was literally just I let go of the D-pad for some reason by accident and messed up RNG. I actually didn't go back and look. Basically, like, I know that I thought, like, I didn't slash after Subterra. Like, I didn't slash the 3 times I was supposed to. I didn't go back and look. But I feel like I just forgot to do that. But either way, like, the actual mistake was, like, a few rooms before Subterra. Either way, it doesn't really matter that much. The power of fighting fascism is strong, though. That was a clean Ricky. Like, no overmashing, clean movement somehow. Usually I get one or the other, and you usually don't get both. But that was good. It's funny, with the exception... What the... Did I just create a new word? With the exception of... Shut the fuck up. I know you're laughing. With the exception of D2 skip going south, like, that actually wasn't a bad section at all. See, there I go again. I literally combined the word exception with a word that I was saying like 15 words later. How the fuck does that happen? How does that happen? Literally, like, what is my brain doing? So I can't tell if I'm just a dumbass or if my brain is moving at 10 million miles a second. I can't tell sometimes. I really like to think the latter, but I really like to think I'm smart and I'm just getting ahead of myself, but man, maybe I am really just a dumbass. Exsection. Christ alive. See, for once they don't shoot. It's amazing. All right. I swung my sword there because I was expecting a shot, but I did not get it. Oh, fuck. Nice. Yes, I'd like to trade back for the item I just traded. Yes. No dumb person ever thinks they're... Yeah, I have that to click on to as well. But hear me out. What if I were the exception? I used to have a saying, like, I may be dumb, but at least I'm smart enough to know that I'm dumb. You get the rock today. Ugh. That works. Hey, Pumpkin with the reset for 15 months. I almost jumped in the water. How did I make that? What? I thought I drowned. I legitimately thought I drowned. How did I make that? Shovels everywhere. Why do they Why do they Oracle ages the seasons in of the anyone ever does they even ever Legend of... Huh? Cool. Sorry, I had to stop reading that. I was about to... My brain was about to fucking break in half. And I didn't want to have that happen before I did that bomb jump. Even ever Legend and the Zelda. The Zelda. The Zelda, the Oracle, the Age. Sure. Get the fuck out of there, my guy. Please. Yeah, Fearin continues to spread its influence. For better or for worse. Hey, Private, what's going on? How are you? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed that run. Enjoyed that run a lot. The run itself actually went unbelievably well. Like, it went... I got a 1:17.18. I retimed it. Which is the second best time I've ever achieved. Of course, my best time being my PB. Just to put that in perspective. Oh yeah, I was like 9 minutes under estimate. It was actually no, I was like 11 minutes under estimate. Partly because my estimate did well, I think nowadays like a 128 estimate can include like getting Ricky as an animal companion. Like Ricky adds 3 minutes to the run, or about 3 minutes, a little less than 3 minutes. Just because of the prerequisites that you need to do. Like, basically, the thing you need to do to get Ricky's flute is, like, a little bit more time consuming. So like the 128 I can say that includes getting Riki. But Dimitri won the bid war. So like the estimate in reality was more like 125. No heart, interesting. Okay, that's fine though. Like, the RNG still adds up, but luckily I didn't need the heart. Is it burned? Maybe I should add the animal companions. Hear me out. Maybe I should add the animal companions to the list of stuff you can throw at me with bits. Is that a good idea? Yes or no? Like Dimitri, Riki, and Moosh. Complete with the sounds they make as well. I feel like that's just fitting at this point. Yes, like those 3 slashes I think I just didn't do yesterday. Just in the redeem force you get the... Oh, no. No, like, so there's a system, on the stream where you can throw Pokemon at me using bits, like using like the bits that correspond to their dex number. But maybe for certain amounts of bits, you can throw like Riki, Moosh, and Dimitri at me. Is what I meant to say. So far, this minute has been good. I almost did that too early. Perfect. Everything after starting the minute was flawless in that D3. And we're leaving with 50 seeds. Hell yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like, it's also a lot easier for me to do something like that, like, in a marathon setting as well. And that's just the nature of it. Like, that is literally just the nature of the beast. And sometimes you just forget, period, and like that can just happen. Fun fact, by the way, it is faster. I actually did time this out. It's faster to have Dimitri, or get off Dimitri as far to the right as possible there. He leaves the screen quicker, basically, is the reason. Like, even though it's more movement, it is faster to do it that way. Oh, like 1 pixel from swimming. Unfollow a bunch of accounts recently because they were on top of my sidebar appearing out of nowhere. Were they just accounts you didn't want to see there, or doing sponsored streams for things I do not like? Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. As somebody who, like, in the past has done sponsored streams for things probably people don't like, I'm not gonna lie, I have done, like, Raid Shadow Legends streams in the past. But just be, like, rest assured they paid me, like, actually extremely well. So, like, that is the reason. Sometimes a streamer has to get their bag, so to speak. I haven't done one in a long time, though. Partially because, like, my stream isn't as popular now as it used to be, but I still wouldn't, I think. I'll do it right now. I'll stop this run right now and do it. Currently in the process of asking FFZ devs to remove those kinds of streamers from the top of the... Wait, is it an FFZ thing? I will say... Okay, I will say that a Raid Shadow Legends stream has been the source of one of the best bits of content this channel has ever produced. Shoutouts to Spawn Saucered, which I don't have as a command right now, because the last time I did a sponsored stream, I didn't want people spamming that. But the clip still exists. It's just not in the form of a command anymore. Yeah, that's fair, Vital. Yeah, do yourself a favor, stop watching this fucking run, and go watch that. Go watch Spawn Saucered, excuse me, which Stella just linked. Go watch that. It is literally the best bit of content I've ever fucking made on this channel. Like, I'm not topping that. And don't spoil anything about it if you've seen it. Let people watch it in full, get the full experience. That was good. So because I did the full manip, like coming out of D3, like I can be pretty much as aggressive with Pegasus Seeds as I want to be. Pretty sure I waited long enough for that seed to be on that tile fully. Hopefully I did. Those Tektites did not have to be right there. It's a fucking computer. Compouter. Did I say no? Whoops. No spoilers, Seraph. I've heard really good things about Cult of the Lamb. Tight Guzzle Hoist. Sounds wonderful. Yeah, unfortunately, I never received an update on that ticket. Never happened. I wonder why. Because their support team's incompetent, that's why. I am the proud owner of the domain fuxual@gamedon'tfuckingwork.com, and I never received an email. I never got a reply. And frankly, I am still appalled at that. Forgot the password to my email. No, I didn't forget the password. Oh, fuck me. Wow. The password was password, and I never forgot that. Frown Dungeon. Wow. I thought I was gonna regret that. I guess not. Thanks, Reldex. What's going on? Nah, it's the theme of me gaining enlightenment, actually. Achieving enlightenment, nirvana, samsara, whatever you want to call it. Apparently I was pretty early on that title screen skip. All right. In there. Whee! Every time, every time. Sure, let's go with that. You know, this run hasn't been so bad since D2 skip fail. Like, we've kept up with PB pretty well since then. Can't complain too much. I wasn't even really pit walk. I mean, pit walk did lose a bunch of time, but it was more D2 skip. Hello, Ghost Ship. Hope you enjoyed your 1.5 seconds of Tokay Island music. Yeah, D2 skip was very awkward and bad. Move, thank you. I should. So the pit walk that we did earlier, by the way, made it possible for us to use that cutscene that we skipped to put ourselves in a state that allowed us to completely ignore some of what the game tries to do to us when we walk over certain tiles. In this case, the thing that aids us is us not being affected by currents or whirlpools, and I am in danger of dying. Let's not do that. Yeah, get out of there. Thank you. That was dangerous. Banger. It's a weird place for the hand to spawn. It'll work though. Yo, thanks for the giant chow emo, Murphy. It's an adorable emote. Excuse me, sir. Hate when he was right. Damageless. Okay. That doesn't happen very often. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, thanks for the compensation heart, I guess. Asshole. Whoa, that was almost catastrophic. That seed ran out at a really awkward time. Good. Great even. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, welcome to Legend of Zelda. Wah. The sound I make when I lose a run. Thank you for the good luck. I need it. Thank you. Yes, also fuck ice. This run isn't nearly as good as that one was. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to use my switch hook there. Doo-doo. Isn't that just the sound of Ingo on the horse? Whoa! Yeah, pretty much, actually. Yeah, they're a cool mechanic rail decks, by the way. And this game and Seasons as well sure does like them. A lot. I would really like to not take any more damage here. Oh. Wow. Nice long fade in there. I mean, he's supposed to, you know, if I actually had the mermaid suit. Which I don't. Ugh, I keep forgetting that my menu's different there. Okay, 2 hearts and this amount of Ember Seeds and Bombs should be perfectly fine. More than enough. Fairly decent Dungeon 8. But and the worst thing about it was the first underwater room where I missed the shot. We're losing like a second to a pretty good D8. Yeah. Can't complain about that D8. Alright, yeah. 2 hearts should be perfectly fine here. If I take 2 hearts of damage to Nehru, there is something wrong. If I take any damage on Nehru, there is something wrong. Three-note dungeon. It's actually a two-note dungeon. What's up, casual? Right in there. Right on there. Watch how good these guards are. Very good at what they do. That's awkward. Not a bad fight. Not the same as my PB, actually. I think I got 2 warps in my, or 2 extra warps in my PB. Also, yeah, same, Gilyu. I wish I were half as good at being a streamer as those guards are. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I wish I were a quarter as good. But yeah, this run wasn't bad except for, like, beginning stuff. I mean, like, look at how consistent these splits are. Like, ever since entering Tokay Island. Like, keeping up with my PB, which had a pretty damn good second half. In fact, I've gained 5 seconds since setting foot on Tokay. Which, like, if I can have the early game that I should, and then have this late game, like, this would be a mid-116 pace, but getting the early game is the hard part. Alright, let's see how quickly we can do this. Get out of here. That was really solid. Got the pixel right away. Good solid menu. Welcome to X World. Special, super secret place Capcom does not want you to know about. Ugh. What the fuck? One more. There we go. Cool. All right. 12018 with this early game. Yeah, great second half of the run. Pretty solid stuff. Pretty solid stuff. I should have time, I think, for another no reset, I think.
Remember, events start at 2.
What time do you want to leave?
Oh, fucking no, I just woke up. I have to eat and shower and medicate.
Okay, do you want to get there at 2?
We have to get there before 2 because you're the one who's definitely playing.
How, like, so quarter of 2?
No, we should probably leave earlier. It takes us often more than 15 minutes to get there if traffic is bad.
No, do you want to get there at quarter to 2?
Yeah, that would be the latest we should go.
Okay, so we should leave at, like, 1:20 at the latest. Which means I do have time, I'm pretty sure. Should have time. And then I'll basically leave stream and we'll leave for there within like 15 minutes. So yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine, which means I should probably start like right now though.
You need the bathroom.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
You need to like breathe that out real hard.
It's like, yes, I'm sure. Alright. Let's see if maybe the early game can be a bit better than that. That's smack dab in the middle. Ah, much better. Anyway, how's chat doing? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're enjoying the stream. It's been fun. It's nice, like, you know, so basically, for those who aren't aware, I'm, like, pretty happy with my time right now. But I would like to at least give it, like, 100 attempts before I move on to seasons. Fucking cold is valid. That it's very valid. At this moment in time. This morning, it was 1 degree Fahrenheit at my house. By the time I started stream, it was 10. But still, so it's basically nice and toasty now, right? Yeah. It's fucking cold. Apparently this week, though, it's supposed to, like, be a little warmer. Or a little less cold, I should say. But yeah, here's hoping that it also warms up similarly to where you are. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We might get above freezing. Yeah, it's basically summer. Exactly, right? Catch me out in short sleeves. Out in short sleeves in a fucking bathing suit. "16 degrees feels like 6. Yep, my taskbar right now on my computer also says 16. It doesn't say the feels like, but it does say 16. Both games and 308. That's a good intro. That's like mid 357. That's really good. "12 gutsy hole." No more, no less. Yep, 30 degrees and still literally freezing, yes. I have 16 on my taskbar.
Mine might be showing with wind chill.
Maybe. Yeah, that might be the feels like right now. Apparently it was 1 degree this morning.
Yes, it was, because I was still awake at the time.
Yikes.
But I fell asleep.
Yeah. Good positioning. Is bullshit case sensitive? Should be fine. What's up, Llama? Yeah, I used to run these games a lot. But it's nice to come back to them. Yes, it does. That is the newer, quote unquote, L2 powering manip, yes. Unfortunately, it does rely on having access to the advanced ring shop. That's also a possibility, Yona. Yeah, when Firin says something over 500 characters, it just doesn't, like... It doesn't come through on Twitch chat. Are you serious? I pressed B! Fucking tree. God damn it. Ruined a good intro. Literally, I think this was about to gold, and then I did that. Amazing. Sub 3 across both games. Okay, Fearinbot said something about 308. But that's Fearinbot. I think sub 3 across both games is a really cool goal. Which is definitely doable. I remember you do a lot of rando, right? I think I remember seeing you a lot in the Discord doing rando. You also made a ROM hack as well. And apparently one that takes 7 hours. I'm not gonna lie, 1051 with having the Maku tree give her spiel again is not bad. Never trust a keys. Never trust a keys. Nah, they're yours. Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking to Amber. I used to do like a little bit of seasons rando as well, but I never got times like you got. I've also never done ages rando. Only ever done seasons. Cool. Please let me swing my sword, you fucking shit. That's such an annoying mini boss. Sometimes that mini boss can just be like really bad. I might die to pumpkin guy. I might die to pumpkin guy. If I do, then so be it. Get out of here. It's fine. We're gonna get a heart drop from the bush. Right here. Fuck. Why did I keep my sword out? Okay, listen. This is not good. Yeah, I just didn't pick it up in time. That was awkward. Like, doing that strat, I always have to expect that I'm gonna take some damage. And that's why I was like, yeah, I might just die. Also, maybe should have played it a little safer. Oh well. Hey, look at that, no damage. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so in any other circumstance, I would reset this, obviously, but not right now. Who cares right now? These are no resets. Okay. I definitely pressed right. Guess it was a little too early. What are the kinds of things it involves? Like, is it a hack that takes advantage of like really, really obscure things? Or is it just like really is it just like really combat heavy? Get out of here. Made me lose my rock.
I'm not wrong. Your birthday's the 21st of March, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's a certain day that I know.
Okay.
Unless Ben
Cool,
says, no, you and Jay go have a birthday.
My birthday's on a Saturday this year. Imagine that. I'm still probably gonna stream.
I mean, odds are it's probably gonna be like our anniversary where it's just another Saturday.
I mean, yeah, it'll be my 33rd birthday, so like, you know. Not a ton to celebrate there, if I'm being real.
Oh, holy 33!
You ready for a supposed round 2 of snow tomorrow? Apparently most of it's gonna miss us, yeah.
Who's asking, Flame?
Sir Shoddy.
Let's see if the weather says something else. If we were in the Cape Cod area, we'd be getting hit. Yeah, we might get some few flurries or snow showers, possibly. But that's about it.
Makes hide and seek skip mandatory. Okay, so like it takes advantage of like bomb wall clips. Okay. That's cool. I know how to do that. I think that like that particular piece of tech is like applicable to quite a few things. I think at this point you can do that like wherever you want, basically, as long as you know the bomb flash timings for it. But yeah, that's cool. So it's like specifically aimed at speedrunners. I am going to snooze these ads for shitwalk. It's a lot like it seems to me like it's a lot like Cravone's ROM hack of like Link's Awakening, Heart Awakening. That kind of thing. Where it takes advantage of like getting over, for instance, like getting over pits by bonking with boots and stuff like that. Which is definitely not an intended thing in that game, but it is a thing. You are always in my way, my guy. Find somewhere else to stand. Get out of here. Get out. Never trust the keys. Fuck you, dude. Sorry, yeah, that was like straight from the fucking heart right there. My god.
Hateful, fuck you out here.
Alright, let's see how long this takes. Yep, there's one shot. Nope, that's 2 frames. How was that early? How was that early? I swear to God. I think that was 2. Yeah, that was 2. Very first one was 2. Alright. Nope. Alright, there's 1 death. Yeah, I'm having a day where this just doesn't feel right. I legit couldn't tell what pixel I was on at first. There it is. All right. At least sits only over 1 tile. Yeah, it's still quadruple frame perfect. It's only quadruple frame perfect. Could be worse. Good noon. Is it officially noon? Must be at this point. It is exactly noon. Wow. Hippie, what's going on? from 4 to... Yeah, not bad. I mean, yeah, 30 is reasonable. Is there even a word for 30? Like you have like triple, quadruple, quintuple. Is there a word for 30? Probably not. Sextuple. So on and so forth. Good bomb pole. Good bomb hat. Good luck going fast. Well, this run's dead, so... These are no resets, though. These are no resets today. I'm just like, I have just enough time to do 2 no resets today. So we are taking advantage of that. That was about how bad my pit walk was in the run I just completed, too. So maybe this time we won't pull off like a 3rd try D2 skip. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like, that is exactly what the last run did. Last run entered Tokay Island 3.5 minutes behind, and we finished about 3.5 minutes behind. So, like, yeah, late game has been consistent. For the most part. No hearts. That's fine. Relax, guys. Fuck my life. Fuck my fucking life. Alright, that worked out. Trigontuple. Yo, my favorite word now. My current favorite word. It's a friggin' trigontuple. Get out. Get out. It could be a dessert of some kind. Oh, why are you going down? It's fine, actually. God, with this amount of kills, Maple might not appear. Nope. I haven't gotten, like, good RNG on Swoop in, like, 30 fucking runs, I swear to God. Don't. Okay. He did, but he was too late. Yeah. I love when every keys in the room plays a part in getting in my way. That's amazing. Alright, I'm playing this a little safe because I don't think Maple's gonna spawn. I was not correct. Maple did spawn. Okay. Well, we're just going to be really ahead in the RNG. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I had a run. In fact, the very last run that I did, it mattered, and I actually ended up being over. I just played it a little too aggressively. That's better. You know, just a little bit better than last time. Tiny bit better. Also, we gained 12 seconds in Dungeon 2 with bad RNG on the mini-boss. Just throwing that out there. My D2 and my PB is one of the main reasons I'm, like, looking for a better run. Everything else was extremely solid. It's just D2 that was very, very, very bad. I lost 16 seconds to my gold in D2.
Oh boy, 16 seconds.
Haha.
Haha. Apparently I scare Lacus with my Mickey Mouse voice.
As you should.
Oh boy.
It's pretty accurate. That's slow bomb. Wow. That was a faster one. Mousy Mick. That's another slow one. All right.
Fuck you, King Moblin.
Okay. Sounds good.
Just trying to cope with life right now.
I hear that. Just got back from ads, and can I whine? I personally don't watch online videos that feature children in protests. And I just got served an ad that was entirely footage of kids, and it jump scared me. And yeah, I think I said this last time you were here too. I really wish that I could control which ads I play on the channel. Like, I really wish I could. But I think probably every streamer does. Was good. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yep. I saw a post. Okay, so like speaking about like ad revenue, I saw a post from somebody on Blue Sky, actually just this morning. I don't remember the name of the account or anything. Like, it was just like something on my For You tab. But they said, like, over the course of an entire year, they got like 43 cents in ad revenue, and they averaged 80 viewers. And I don't know what leads to that. I really don't. I don't know what leads to that. Like, I get that it's like about demographic and stuff like that. Like, you know, like, but that's mainly on the viewer side, I thought. And I really doubt this person got this unlucky with like demographics, but like I feel like I earn, like, when I play ads, and I have a similar channel size to this person, like, supposedly. But like when I play ads on my channel, I get that much. I get at least that much, like, every time I actually have an ad break. So like, I don't know what the difference is there. But apparently that's just different for everyone. And I have no idea what leads to that. Like a disparity like that. Unless this person was just like not being truthful, but so yo, realize with the 60 months. Hell yeah, thank you very much. Oh yeah, you know what, Pumpkin? I think I know what your problem is. You are, for some strange reason, subscribed to this channel. I think that is your issue. In order to unbreak things, I would unsubscribe immediately, if I were you.
You know, some might call that a bad business model.
Maybe. Maybe that is a bad business model, but I don't know. Right in the middle, nice. If I were a betting man, I would say we gain slightly here, but apparently not. No, I think the Moblin fight was too slow. Also, I spent a while slashing for the RNG minute, so yeah, that actually makes perfect sense.
I'm in the shower.
Okay, baby.
Just run your way out of bathroom and I'm in the shower. Fucking whoa.
If I finish this run and you're still in the shower, I would be worried about you.
The shortest showers I've
Oh, fuck off. All right, yeah, that was... Honestly, I should have known better than to try doing that. Use the route to get the Tokay eyeball much earlier than intended. I didn't know that because we skipped that in this run. We just go straight to D8. With the raft. In this run. But that's cool to know. We cheat really hard. Give me a heart. Fuck. Alright. Give me a heart. Give me a heart. Give me a heart. Bitch. Alright, you dropped something at least. Made it worth my time. Who gets it? Here, yeah, that technically hit you, sure. Damn it. This premise is similar to pit walking. I think I'll pass. If that's the case. I'll pass on that one. Thanks, though. Yeah, you're gonna move. Okay, okay. God, what an asshole. He would be right in my way when I have half a heart. Oh, that's such a clutch hard drop. Ugh. Pardon me? Ugh. Nope. I needed that pause to be frame perfect with the frame I got. Fuck. There we go, that's better. That's a much less stressful frame. Sad. Thank you, Bear, by the way. What's going on? So technically, that has a 4-frame window. But 2 of the frames are very hard. Well, one of the frames is very hard. And another one looks exactly like a frame that doesn't work, so you don't really want to try it. So in reality, it is basically a 2-frame window. Sorry, I was just trying really hard not to die there. It's basically a 2-frame window for it to be like a consistent trick. And on the first attempt, I got the last frame possible, and on that frame, you need to throw the bomb and pause frame perfectly after throwing it. Like, you have 1 frame to throw it. Or to open your menu, I should say. Oh, I almost reset without saving. That would not have been good. What's up, Inku? How are you doing? Thanks for the good luck. So, if we play our cards right here, the entirety of this Dungeon 3 will be manipulated. And we'll leave here with either 49 or 50 pegs of seeds. I actually do want these, because I'm going to min it for a heart instead of bombs. Studying Body 2, what about it? Presumably manipulation for it. Or strats without manip. Yo, thanks, Astral. What's going on? I got the weird RNG, that's fine. Right, I'm ending up for a heart here. Doing Semi's Vadi 2. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know anything about Semi's Vadi 2. I've really only ever done the Vlak manip. Sure hope that was 3 slashes. Okay. Dude, it's wild that we can enter on the same RNG and have completely, like, 2 completely different manips. Like, there's a lot of, like, freedom there. Or there can be a lot of freedom. What's up, Command? Thank you. Thank you. Unfortunately, this run is beyond gone, but that's okay. This is just in the reset for some practice. It's all I had time for today. All right, so far so good here. So, Subterra here, the mini-boss, is going to move straight down, and also there will be 5 rupees dug up. But we're still continuing the manip. The main thing I want right now is... that might be a pixel far. There we go. The main thing I want right now is seeds to drop on the boss. Do you have notes on Vadi 3? Unfortunately, I don't. Vadi 3, like, Vadi 3 manip is, like, a step shy of being, like, a meme, to be honest with you. Oh, shit. Alright. Very nice. That actually shouldn't ruin the manip. Basically, it felt inconsistent even when I had, like, rules to go by. Perfect. Good luck on Ace. Yep, I know exactly where that time went. Inconsistent in what way? Like, basically, like, I think it has something to do with global frame timer in, like, the room where Zelda is. So, like, even if you did the proper thing, you still had, like, a chance that it just wouldn't work. And I could never really figure out why exactly. It was one of those things where, like, you know, I could try it, and it would look really cool if I pull it off, but, like, and I could be like, hey, look at that, it worked. But it wasn't ever really anything concrete. I don't know why I moved up there, whoops. Can you correct after Zelda escape sequence? You really can't do it during Vadi. But, like, I do correct after that. But, like, I never really, like, I'm not really sure, honestly. Like, I always tried to do that, but, like, I never, like, actually noted down, like, what sounds Link made when he rolled, like, for instance. Yeah, like, it's not just the rock patterns, though. Like, there was something else. And I didn't know what. If you want to study it, then, like... Because my studies never had anything conclusive about it. Like, I count the rocks, basically. And that sort of influences it, but sometimes a rock can, like... fall, but you can't see it. Like, after the screen goes dark. Basically, I'm saying I'm not sure if there's a consistent way to do it. Because anything I ever tried to do was inconsistent. I would like to figure it out someday, if I can. But, yeah, back when I ran, I was never really able to figure it out. What's up, Jasper? How are you doing? Yeah, see if you can make more sense out of it than I could. But, like, I was pretty much convinced that there was some kind of global, like... some kind of global counter going on in the room where the rocks are falling where Zelda is. Like, perhaps something to do with, like, how many frames it takes for you to match away text because, like, the screen is shaking and RNG is rolling while the screen is shaking. Like, there's probably something you can do after that, like, for instance, like, if you, like, take out your sword and, like, listen to Link's, like, sword slashes in a room where there's no rolling RNG, like, you can probably make something work. The question is whether or not that thing that you do will be worth doing. Like, whether or not it's worth the time loss to actually do that. And that's part of the reason why I never really, like, looked at anything concretely, you know, like I never tried to make anything concrete because, like, at the end of the day, it wasn't worth a whole lot. Like, time-wise, you know? Bitch. Probably shouldn't have tried that. They can, yeah. I'm also really bad at seeing boot dash dusts. Personally. I'm a lot better at listening for sounds than I am at, wow, cool. Than I am at looking at boot dashes. Well, yeah, there's no getting past that. Also, one of the Tektites just disappeared. You see that? I think it's because we were all, like, all in a certain row of tiles. God, my health is so bad right now. Cool. Yeah, that one's easy enough because they're all on the right side, right? Those boot dusts. Like, those are all on the right side, so, like, those are kind of easy to see, but, like, if you ask me to, like, look at the specific positions of them, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not. I can't. Like, I can look at, like, Kinstone Sparkles. Like, that's easy enough, but looking at boot dusts while I'm, like, dashing and while I'm trying to move is another thing entirely. He was not jumping. Okay, so I'm probably getting all 4 pots. I think it's always worth leaving here with full health if you can do it. In a world where we don't have a potion to use, I think it's always worth, because, like, health is going to be really important, like, entering D8 as well. And at no point do we ever get a health refill. Like, a full health refill, like getting a heart container, for instance. So, we want to just make sure that we're full here. Are you for real, my guy? Fucker. Jesus. Pretty sure my menu's right after that. Sword's supposed to be on B here. Which is very unfortunate, by the way. Sword on B here does lose like 2 minutes, for the record. Information theory comes in clutch for Vadi 3-minute. If you juggle between 32 different RNG seeds, you only have to listen to 5 different rolling sounds in theory to differentiate. What? Okay, this goes beyond any study I've ever done. It sounds like you're getting deeper into weeds than I ever did. Math background. No, that's perfectly valid. I mean, like, a lot of it is definitely math, but I'm very much more of like a feel-oriented person than like a math and numbers-oriented person. I'm good at basic math, but that's about it. I can count to 10 sometimes. Okay. I don't like that. Frown dungeon. Okay, that was funny though. Are you fucking kidding? Wow, fuck that. Dude, they played me like a fiddle in that room. Ow. Like, I got fucking owned in that room, and I'm not afraid to admit it. It's funny because that room's usually been nice for me lately. Not this time. Rolls have two different possible sounds, like a 0 or a 1. If you put 5 rolls side by side... whoops. You get a 5-digit number in binary. Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. And I know that if there's anything I know about, like, RNG manipulation, which, speaking of which, we're doing one right here. If there's anything I know about RNG manipulation in, like, you know, these games, it's that, like, a lot of RNGs will funnel into another one and, like, become the same. Like, so, like, there's not, like, an equal number of... Or, like, there's not, like, an equal chance of each RNG happening, too, right? Some RNGs will just happen more often than others because of the way it funnels in. Also, thank you for the resubs, y'all. We got Taco Champ with 73, and we got Farting Spaniard with 3 months. Thank y'all very much. Also, earlier, Stella threw a Snorlax at me. Thank you very much for 143 bits. Speaking of RNG manips, this trick is fucking stupid. It's stupid in the best way possible, though. We throw a bomb. Wait for this guy to shoot an arrow. Pop this guy. Get on the right pixel. Jump. Bomb boosted Pegasus Seed jump with a shield boost and an arrow boost. Double damage boost. To make that jump by a single pixel. There we go. God, I was confused for a second. Have fun with the studies, Inku. Are you studying? You're studying. Oh, fuck. Assuming you're studying Body 3. You know what's really funny? That didn't lose me as much time as it might have seemed, because I had to wait a little bit anyway for the Gale Seed to work. However, I did definitely press the wrong button, and I can't deny that. The D8 rocks Cape Jump in Seasons. It's like... There's no RNG manipulation for that one, though. And also, that trick is a lot easier now that you can, like, bomb bomb wall clip it instead of doing like the double frame perfect jump. Yes, I'm warping to the right place, I promise. I read that as RNG boot camp. Yes, I should be available for that for sure. That's at 2, right? Eastern? I'm gonna fill up on health here. And also safety save. Pardon me. So remember this cutscene that we skipped earlier? The cutscene that we were supposed to get right after D1? We walk into it now, and it puts us in a state where we cannot enter any doors, open our menu, or get affected by water currents. Is it going to be streamed? I honestly don't know. I need to do some reading up on it. On like exactly what's going on. I think it's gonna be very like individualized. Unless they want us to do something like special for it, like the teaching itself is gonna be very individualized from person to person. Because that's kind of how teaching has to be. Also, this section is extremely dangerous, which is why I safety saved. I don't normally safety save, but in a no reset, I will. Takes like 2 seconds. Excuse me, sir. That is as little damage as you're going to see me take here. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Lord knows I will need the comb. Out of context, that probably sounded really funny. It's not so much the risk of soft locking as much as the risk of, like, if you die there, the cutscene is gone. Like, the cutscene that you used to get to D8 is just gone. I am not on the right pixel. There we go. Okay. So, like, in order for us to, like, get back there, we would need to, like, do it the normal way, which is just not an option. Okay, that works. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck all of us. I just mismended. It's fine. Fixed it. I blame the singing. Fuck everyone. We're fucked. Oh. Did that work? Yes, it did. Wow. How the fuck did that just work? I should not have done that. That should never have even been attempted. Pardon me. Yeah, well, we don't have the mermaid suit, so... Wish me luck with that, too. Well, we will have the mermaid suit for one room. The game is gracious enough to give it to us for the underwater section in this dungeon. Which I think is really funny. Just the game's not programmed to, like, check for the mermaid suit when you enter the room, so it just gives it to you. Okay, fairy, fine. Be that way. They both fucked me over. Unbelievable. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. It does make sense, but, like, I feel like the game could have just as easily just drowned you when you went to the room repeatedly. So that could have just as easily happened. Bold of the game to assume I got the mermaid suit, if I'm being honest. Bold to assume I played by the rules here. Greetings, John Ballman. Goodbye, John Ballman. That was perfectly, almost perfectly in timing with the music. Just shot, 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 shot. Oh boy. Amazing. Not bad overall. Also, Taka, how are you doing, by the way? What's going on? Also, yeah, Bear, I also assume that that's the case. If I could make an ass out of myself to assume.
You never want to hear someone say.
Ramrock. Awkward. Hey, buddy. Why did he throw both arms at me? Sorry I mispronounced your name, buddy. I didn't mean to offend you. Dead serious, Ramrock was the worst part of that D8. I lost like probably 6 or 7 seconds to that. I hear you, Taco. I hear you. I hear you. I've been okay. Also hanging in there. This could we possibly finish with a sub 120 this run? That'd be nice. It's gonna come down to Nehru RNG. Maybe if I don't like fail guard skip or spend forever doing menus. Like the menus, the end game menus are like some of the hardest for me. Like, there are 2 different menus that involve both the Seed Satchel and the Seed Shooter, both of which are, like, multi-pronged menus, if that makes sense. So, like, it's, they're a little more difficult than most. This should still work. Yeah, we're good. I don't know what the frame window is for doing guard skip when you're not like directly on the middle pixel there, but I just know it's smaller. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's actually better than my PB. 1 warp is pretty good. She can warp like endlessly there. It's kind of disgusting. It's like Ganon in Link to the Past. How he can just warp endlessly. I'm guessing it's around the same chance, like a 1 in 2. Feels like a 1 in 2. Or maybe it's like 1 in 4 for phase 2 or something, and 1 in 2 for the last phase. Phase 1 she won't work, but the last 2 phases she can. So yeah, if we do everything cleanly here to end the run, this should be a 119. Keyword should. So for those of you who don't know, you're probably wondering like, what? You're not even close to finishing the game. What are you talking about? We do arbitrary code execution to end the run, and the last piece of the puzzle for it is the Tune of Ages here, in order to get where we need to be out of bounds in the past specifically. So we get out of bounds and we select an out of bounds map tile, which instead of bringing up text can do other things, right? And the reason we visited that underground screen near where Queen Ambi's palace is so that we have the access to that tile that actually like brings up quote unquote text. So we need to visit that screen in order to make that happen. So how do we get out of bounds? Well, it's... Hello? Jesus, can we please... How many times do I have to tap my D-pad? It involves doing what I just did there, except we do it in this particular screen, because the screen underneath this one is special. So we bring up a text box and we transition on the same frame, which treats it like a screen scroll transition rather than a submap transition. And so it brings us to that garbled screen, which for whatever reason is just like that. That's not graphical corruption or anything. The screen is just like that. And it corresponds with the out of bounds overworld. So right now I'm actually just out of bounds in the overworld, and I'm doing very careful subpixel manipulation here because I need to throw a bomb in a very specific spot on the Y pixel, or Y subpixel, I should say. Or on the correct Y subpixel. So I need this bomb to be the 5th item on the screen. I throw it right there, and I select that map tile and the run's over. GG. And it is a 119. And you see this right here? This is my file name for the run. This is very important because that serves as a pointer for the game to point to this cutscene. And as you can see, everything is very normal. Link is wearing his radioactive tunic, which is very powerful. It allows us to warp through space-time. And as you can see, the text boxes are destroying everything behind it, as is normal, as is intended. But yeah, it's a fun time. This was what the ending looked like in my casual, yes. Why did I need the last essence? Okay, so in order to trigger the Possessed Nehru fight to happen, which is what you get the Tune of Ages from, you need to finish Dungeon 6, 7, or 8. And we finished Dungeon 8 because it is by far the fastest. It does, however, require you to do a quadruple frame perfect trick, the pit walk, in order to leave that one cutscene intact that we used to actually access Dungeon 8. So there's also the D6 route, which is a lot slower because you have to do Goron minigames. In order to access Dungeon 6, both the past and the present versions of Dungeon 6. And also, in my opinion, D6 is harder than D8, to be honest with you. It's just the pit walk itself that makes this route harder. Yeah, you can do any one of them. I don't know who would do D7, but D7 is the slowest. Presumably. I've never tried it, but I can only assume it's slower. It kind of has to be. I know there's a trick you can do to access D7. Like, involving, like, Dimitri, or your animal buddy, and saving and quitting in a certain way, or something, to, like, access the area that is Dungeon 7 without, like, doing any of the shit that you need to do to actually access Dungeon 7. I know that trick exists, but I don't know the specifics of it or anything like that. But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta get ready to leave. Amber and I are going to a Pokemon TCG friendly tournament, which we do every Saturday, so which is why stream has been so short today. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'm going to quickly shout out my Nonstop channel, which has VODs, Nonstop VODs. Highly appreciate y'all checking that out and giving that channel a follow if you'd like to. We are going to raid Really Longathon, who is, or rather, the Icebreaker Marathon is still going on, which is the marathon I ran in yesterday. It will be going on until Sunday night. So definitely check them out. And give him some of this as a raid message. Give him some of that as a raid message. And everyone have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Keep it chill. Fuck ice. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Peace out.